Hey YouTube, it's Des, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I dye my hair. I do use semi-permanent dye, and I'm going to be using the same thing again, but this time I'm doing it a little different from what I've done in the past. I'm going to actually do a whole nother video on the reasons why I'm doing it this way, so just kind of stay tuned for that. It's actually going to be a two-part video, so this is actually the first part of this video. And the dye that I'm going to be using is Adore. I actually have a video on this, and this was $3.99. So if you want to know more about this product, you can go and look at my past video that I've actually done on that. So I have everything sitting here. And guys, I'm really trying to finish up my workspace. I'm actually still filming in my bathroom, but I really need to finish up my workspace because there's no space for all of this stuff. So kind of like bear with me. So the items that you're going to need is, of course, the dye. And this is semi-permanent. And this is the color Cinnamon, number 58. And again, this was $3.99. And you're going to need some type of bucket. So I just used kind of like a recycled bucket. And that's what I actually pour my dye into. And I use the brush to like kind of like paint it on. You're going to need some gloves. Any type of comb that can like part through. It doesn't have to be like perfect, but I like this because it gives like a good straight part. A wig brush because you do want to make sure that your hair is evenly combed through. And I actually washed my hair yesterday and let it air dry. Some people do it like to do this on wet hair because it does actually say on the directions shampoo and towel dry. But I kind of like let it air dry. That was yesterday, so it is like kind of damp, but not like completely damp. So it is clean. And then you're gonna need a towel because it can get really messy. So let's just get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do, first I've already took my wig brush. Oh yeah, and then you're gonna need a shower cap for the ending, and we'll get to that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you the basics of how I do it. And then I'm going to do my whole head, of course, and put this on my head when I get done, sit under, let it sit for like 15 to 20 minutes, maybe even longer, no longer than 30 minutes. Some people sit under the actual dryer, I don't. So that's why I can leave mine on a little longer. And then I'm going to come back with the part 2 video to show you the color, how it turns out, and then I'm going to do kind of like a disclaimer of why I did it this way. So let's just get started. Again, I've already combed through this hair right here, kind of detangled it already, like so. And then I actually need another clip, but since I know I'm not going to find one right now, I'm just going to take it from the back of my head. So I parted it into 4 sections, and then this right here is actually the 5th section, so actually 5 sections. I always do this little part just in case I decide that I want to do a sew-in, a quick weave, whatever. I can still leave my hair out, and it's easier to match your natural hair color than to have to match it to like any type of color that you may put in your hair, anything like that. So I always leave that just plain. I never dye that at all. I just let it be. So first, let me go ahead and put the dye in here. I'm not going to put all of it in there, just like some of it for right now. Okay. I'm going to pour that in there. And then it's really hard to work with 2 gloves, so it can be messy. I know, but I don't want my nails like dyed, so I'm just going to have to put them on for now. So you're going to go ahead and part it. And again, I'm kind of like ombreing it. And again, like you'll see, you'll know why in my part 2 of the video. But, so you just do that. And I actually had pink in my hair. It was like a pink, semi-permanent, the same Adore dye. And it I haven't done it like at least 6 months, so it looks pretty bad. So as you can see, and again, in the past, in order to get this vibrant color, I did lift it with a developer, so that's how I was able to obtain this color. I'm going a little darker with the cinnamon because I'm getting kind of tired of this color. I wanted to go a little darker, so I just section it off about that much. Go ahead and put this towel around my back of my neck, like so. And then I just dip the brush in there evenly on both sides, like so. And then you just take it and you kind of just paint it on your hair, like as if you were painting your walls all the way down. And eventually, like once you get the paint brush going, the paint brush, the dye brush going, or whatever you call this thing. I got this from the hair store as well. It was only like maybe $2 or so. You just paint it on. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you don't see the original color that you've already had. Now, when I did my pink, I did use foil, but today I'm not going to use foil. I'm just going to do my whole head and put the cap on my head and just go from there. So you go all the way down to the tips and get it in there really generously. And you want to make sure that you don't see any of the other color that you had in here. If you had color, if you didn't, then it's even better. It should turn out even more vibrant, like so. So then you just go to the next section, which would be just go on part, like so. And I've done this plenty of times. So you do want to make sure you do this like in a bathroom or something, like a secure type of area, because this dye will drip all over the place and you do not want it to stain. And it's so much easier to clean it up off of like how the sinks and stuff are made versus like if you're doing it on some carpet or something. I wouldn't even attempt to do that. I mean, depending on where your mirror is, I'm not going to judge you, but you may want to make sure. Okay, so once you get the once you get the dye going, just paint it on. Keep on painting it. And then I'm going to I actually move much faster than this, but I'm just doing this for the purposes of like showing you how it goes. So yeah, you move a lot faster than this because you don't want it like sitting forever on your hair once you actually get it in there. Like so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and do my whole head. And like I said, the part 2 of the video is going to come after that, but that's just the basis of how you dye your hair. I mean, it's that simple. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish it, and then I'm going to come back with a part 2 of the video so you guys can see the finished results, which I'm really excited about. And then we'll just go from there. See you in the next video, YouTube. Bye.